Hi lovelies, and welcome back to another YouTube video. And girl, do I have some tea for you today. So I had just gotten home from school. I actually should be doing my homework right now, and I was in the middle of recording another video, but this topic and this group and this song and just everything surrounding this group right now has been a hot topic in our K-pop community. So I'm going to talk about that today. And if you have not guessed by the title, then yes, we are talking about SuperM, the quote-unquote Avengers of K-pop. I don't know, that's kind of cringy to me, but the quote-unquote Avengers of K-pop, that is who we are talking about today. And I didn't even know that so many people were talking about this. I didn't know that so many people cared until I watched K-Man's and I watched Ho for Sushi's video on them just recently, and I didn't know that that many people cared about this group that much. I didn't know that so many people cared. So I'm gonna give my thoughts, my opinions. You can either stick with them or you can either hate me, and yep. Okay, so before I watched Ho for Sushi's video, I actually, like I kind of just said, I didn't know that so many people were against the song. I didn't know that many people didn't like the song. It's very like 50-50. Like a lot of people really like it, and then other people really hate it, and they say it's pretty awful. I don't think that the song is awful, but let me just get into my opinions. Okay, so when they announced SuperM, I can't remember how exactly I found out about them. I think it was one of my friends. She had sent me a post and she was really excited because she's a huge NCT fan and she's a huge EXO fan, so she was really excited. Me personally, I'm only an EXO fan, so I saw the announcement and I was like, oh, that's cool, you know? Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I wasn't that excited. Like, I was like, oh, like, alright, that's cool, I guess I'll check them out. Obviously, obviously, I'm gonna listen to the song when it comes out. And, you know, like, I feel like that was most people's reaction once they saw that SuperM was going to be a thing. I saw a lot of comments that were like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I need in life. I'm not ready. My hormones are not ready. Oh my gosh. And then I saw other comments and people were like, what the hell? Like, everybody was like, what the hell, SM? Like, we didn't ask for this. Like, why are you giving us this? Like, sure, like, it's a nice little, like, present, but it's like, we never asked for this. And that was what really threw me off guard, was because nobody asked for this group. Like, they just popped out of nowhere. And I mean, obviously it is so obvious how, you know, SM is just throwing them into the American market, and it's very obvious that, you know, he's just throwing a group together with the most popular members just to make extra money and just so that they get into the American market. But I mean, like did you guys ever sit and think, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be so cool if this dude and this dude, wouldn't it be so cool if Lucas from NCT and Taemin from SHINee and Baekhyun from EXO were all put in the same group? Whoa, like, that would be crazy. Like, nobody sat and thought that. It was like, I don't know, like, where did they come up? Like, where did they come up? Where did they come up with this? Like, I don't understand. But anywho, so I watched the music video the morning it came out. No, I was not one of those people that, I never wake up early for any music video. I'm sorry, but I gotta sleep. So I woke up and shoot, I forgot that they were even debuting on that day. I woke up and usually the first thing I check on my phone is Instagram. So I go on Instagram and then I hear and I see videos of the song, and then I'm like, oh geez, like, I don't want anybody to spoil it for me, so let me just go see. So I go and I watch the music video, and the music video, I'm not even gonna lie, it was really, really good. Like, it was really good quality. Like, obviously it was an SM music video, so it was really good quality. Like, the special effects and everything, like, girl, it was good. And like, it was so good that I wasn't even focusing like on the song. I was more so focused on the music video. And is it just me? But Kai, Kai, bro, Kai, oh my goodness, don't even get me started. Like, I was focused on him the whole time. I was focused on Kai and Mark, mostly Kai the whole time. Like, I'm sorry, but he just stole the whole music video for me. Like, he looked the best. Kai, that was illegal. Okay, so the music video was really good. 10 out of 10 for the music video. But nobody really cares about the music video, you know? Everybody cares about the song. So basically, the music video was so distracting to my eyes, that I had to go to the lyrics afterwards and listen to the song. Now, I don't hate the song. Do I love the song? No, I don't love the song. And what is a jopping? Like, can somebody please explain to me what that is? But that's not important. So, like, this song, I'd give it maybe a 6 out of 10. It's like, I don't hate the song, and then I don't love the song either. It's like, I'm not gonna put the song on my playlist. It's not something that I'd listen to every day. But is it terrible? No, it's not terrible. So let's talk about the things that I loved and didn't love as much about the song. So first, the chorus. The chorus is a big no for me. I don't know why, I just don't like it. Like, it sounds too robotic. And the intro, bro, the intro, before they even start singing or anything, with just like the instruments, and then like they're saying like jopping a couple of times, is like 40 minutes. Why is the intro so long? It's like almost a minute and they haven't even sung anything. I was like, what? So that was a big no for me. Like, if I did have that song on my playlist, I'd be skipping that long intro. Like, just get to the singing. Things that I loved, I'm just gonna say it. Mark and his rap stole the whole song. You know, when he raps in English, like, is the whole song in English? I can't even remember because it's been a while since I listened to it. Most of it is in English. I don't think the whole thing is in English. Most of it is. But Mark, let's give him a round of applause. Mark stole that whole song. His raps were the best. He stuck out to me the most. Baekhyun's high note was great. Taemin sounded great. I really liked Kai, like, when he first sung. I think, was he the first singer? I think he was the first singer. His line was, I love his line. Like, I can't say it because I'll sound really stupid, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, when Kai first opens his mouth and starts singing, I love that line. I love it so much. Lucas and 10. Why did they do Lucas and 10 so dirty? Like, when I was watching the music video and when I was listening to the song, I forgot that they were even there. Like, I forgot that they were even a part of the group. Like, they didn't sing. 10 had his little part, like, in the middle where he did, like, a little dance or whatever. But they did them dirty. Like, 10 is so talented. Like, I don't know why they do 10 so dirty. Like, he's so talented. And, like, he barely gets any lines. But, listen, whatever. He has wavy. But, yeah, the overall song as a whole. Oh, and I liked everybody's individual parts. I didn't like the chorus, but I liked everybody's individual part. It really showed off their talents. Those of them who got enough parts. But overall, the song Jopping, it's not terrible. I'm never really going to listen to it again, but it's not terrible. And I'm sorry that the clips that I'm putting in look so random. Like, you guys are probably wondering, why did you just put a picture of Jungkook and Lisa? But it's just like, I don't want to keep putting in the same music video and SuperM pictures and clips, because then I feel like it'll just get boring. So I'm trying to include everybody. I don't exclude people, all right? So anyways, the album now. I'm going to say the album for me is a huge disappointment. I'm not really a big fan of the whole EDM, loud, instrumental, banging, like like Monsta X. Like, I'm not really a big Monsta X fan because I personally don't really vibe with their songs. You know, like, Monsta X fans, they know what I'm saying. Like, their music has a certain vibe. Like, it's really loud. The instrumental is very, like, EDM, like, rock. Like, most of their songs. I'm not saying that all their songs are. But that is what this album gave me. It felt to me like I was listening to a Monsta X album. And no offense to Monsta X, I just don't vibe with their music. So I was not vibing with this album. I didn't like one song off this album. Jopping had to be my favorite song off this album. It was really disappointing because, you know, like, usually when you don't like the title track, you can always count on, oh, maybe I'll hopefully like a B-side. But I didn't like any of the B-sides, so that kind of sucked. Okay, so moving on from the actual music itself, let's just talk about SuperM as a group. So basically, they were just thrown at us. Like, we had no time to prepare. I was like, what the hell is this? What's a SuperM? The Avengers of K-pop. Basically, I don't want to bash on this group. And I'm not going to say, oh, well, because I've heard some people, you know, in the comments and stuff saying this is so pointless, this is so stupid, you know, just like your normal hater. And I don't really want to say that, but to be honest, besides making money, I don't really see the point of SuperM. Like, when I was watching the music video and listening to the song, I was like, wow, SM, like, you could have taken this energy and you could have, like, made NEXO come back. You could have had an NCT come back. You could have had a SHINee come back. You could have had a Red Velvet come back. You could have had an FX come back, you know? Like, where was all this energy for FX? That's what we really should be talking about. Yeah, but besides making money, I know that they didn't do it to make the fans happy. They obviously did it to make money. And it's like, I don't see the point. Like, I don't see the point. Like, once they were announced, I didn't really see that much people excited for it. You know, like, it's nice to have, like, some of your faves, like, in the same group together. But it's just, like, nobody asked for it. I don't really see the point of this, you know? Like, for their next comeback, will I watch it? Probably. You know, will I be excited for it? Probably not. But let's talk about the real reason why I wanted to make this video. The thing that stuck out the most to me was SuperM. Let's talk about chemistry, okay? So, before they even debuted, I thought that they had pretty good chemistry from the clips that I had seen when they were just talking and fooling around. And, you know, you see clips of them in interviews, and they seem like really good friends, and they have really good chemistry when they're just chilling and they're just talking. But once I saw these live stages, like, they have good stage presence. It's just, it feels like I'm watching 7 soloists perform on the same stage. It doesn't feel like I'm watching a group, if that makes any sense. Like, their group dynamic when they perform is just, it's non-existent. Like, you can tell that, I don't know if it's because they're not used to performing with each other, or if maybe they think it's really weird that they're not performing with their group. But, like, when you watch them, it's just like it's like you're just watching 7 dudes sing and dance together. It's not like you're watching a group. And I feel like that's like the biggest red flag with SuperM, because a lot of reasons of why I stand a group is because of group chemistry. I love BTS because they love each other and they have really good group chemistry. The same with Twice, like they're all sisters. And I don't see this with SuperM when they perform. Like, I just see 7 soloists performing with each other. That's what it seems like. In interviews and stuff, I don't understand. Like, they seem like good, really good friends. They're from the same company. But once they perform, it's just so off. It's like they just picked 7 random people from a crowd, and then they were like, okay, you guys go up and you do this dance and you sing this song. And then they were like, okay. Like, that's what it seems like. And I feel like that's what is putting a lot of people off from SuperM. I hear a lot of people saying that when they perform live, like, they have no chemistry as a group. And I can clearly see that. And I don't know if it's something that they're going to have to build over time. I feel like chemistry in a group is just something that you naturally have. You either have it or you don't. But yeah, that's what really bothered me about SuperM. And the main reason why I made this video is their chemistry. I mean, it could be a lot better on stage. But I personally believe it's just because they find it weird not performing with their own groups. I think that that's the biggest reason. But yeah, if that made any sense at all. So basically, my overall conclusion to SuperM is I don't hate them as a group. I mean, it's basically all your faves in one group. Like, how can you not love that? I don't hate them as a group, but I prefer them with their own groups, if I'm being honest. I could have done perfectly fine if SuperM was not existing. Like, I like Kai and EXO. Oops. I like Kai and Baekhyun and EXO. I like Taemin and SHINee. I could have done without SuperM. I prefer the members in their respected groups. But, I mean, if you are a fan of SuperM and you really like the concept, then don't let me or anybody else take that away from you. If you want to support them, then, girl, you give them your coin and you go ahead and you support them. Guys, I literally just had the best idea. Okay, so you know how they call themselves the Avengers of K-pop? I personally don't really think that they should be called that, but y'all, the Avengers of K-pop should be like EXO, BTS, NCT, SHINee, Monsta X, all of the active boy groups right now coming together to make one song. Let that sink in for a second. Hopefully, I will like their next comeback and I will like their album, and maybe their chemistry will get a little bit better along the way. But for now, would I say SuperM is a hit or miss? In some ways they're a hit, and in some ways they're a miss. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I'm gonna actually go do my homework now. Probably not. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
컨디션이 나쁘지 않았어요. You're so lovely, I'm so lovely, we're so lovely.